Alright, welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this. This will be the Excavation of Hob's Barrow Part 2. Hilariously, this happens on the odd occasion where my recording software records my screen amazingly, except it'll be upside down and flipped, so then in editing I have to go in and reorient the recording. It's just a hilarious thing that happens every so often, and I'm not quite sure why. Anyways, let's figure out what's going on with, Arthur, I think his name was.
Miss Bateman? My apologies. The ladies are closed due to faulty plumbing. You'll have to use the gents.
Lovely.
I mean, like, that's fine, because we're checking on Arthur anyways.
Mr. Tillett? The jug is empty.
So you don't want to steal it?
The towel has not been washed in months. I would rather not get any closer. The smell of urine is nauseating.
That's supposed to be a urinal? That's hilarious.
Mr. Tillett? Mr. Tillett, are you in there? Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
Mr. Tillett turned into a cat.
Well, you're not Mr. Tillett.
Can we pat the cat?
I'd rather not touch it. The thing stinks to high heaven.
Yeah, but you could give it a bath with your empty jug.
The water looks highly questionable. I ought to keep my hands out of it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
The door opens a crack, but appears to be blocked from the other side.
Naturally.
I think I can hear someone moving around. Mr. Tillett? Arthur, are you out there? Judging from the draft coming from below, this door must lead outside. I should investigate further.
Thank you.
I can't reach the window from down here.
Let's head outside, I guess. Oh, the fog. Oh, no.
Excuse me, sir. A pearly white gent's glove. It's certainly unlike anything Mr. Tillett was wearing. Seems rather out of place here. Peculiar. Someone has wedged the door shut. Mr. Tillett. Why would he have done that?
I don't know, but, like, undo it. Good job. Oh, we've picked up the plank.
Did Mr. Tillett leave, then block the door behind him? Something strange is going on here.
Can I poke the cat with the plank?
Who was that old chap I saw outside the alley? He headed eastward. Maybe I could catch up with him and ask him if he saw Mr. Tillett. I suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise the locals would be rolling them into their cellars.
What, do you want to maybe check? No one's shoved a body in there at any
I could
point?
tether a horse here if I had one.
Oh, yay. Okay, we're going east, I guess.
Sir?
Good sir, why do you keep running away from me? Good sir, come back.
The old man has disappeared into the darkness. I'd best turn back to the inn.
How dare you make a lady walk around in the rain?
I don't wish to go knocking door to door.
Are you sure about that? Could be fun. I love that she went out without her umbrella. Maybe that was my fault. I should have grabbed it on the way out.
Last orders.
I should get some sleep. Finding the missing men of Bewley shall have to wait for tomorrow. Kenneth will be arriving tomorrow at midday. I should get some sleep.
Hence why I clicked on the door.
Yes, I must get some sleep. I shall track down Mr. Shoulder tomorrow.
Well, you've also got to track down Mr. Tillett.
Miss Bateman,
Yes?
off to bed?
Yes. I'm afraid Mr. Shoulder's let me down.
The rotter. Perhaps he will make himself known tomorrow.
I should hope so. This is turning into a waste of my time.
Ah, don't mind the locals, miss. It's just that we don't get a lot of visitors in Bewley.
Quite.
They mean well, believe me.
Sure, Mr. Kemp.
Please, call me Stanley.
Good night, Stanley.
Sleep well, Miss Bateman.
This innkeeper is suspiciously friendly. Why yes, I do enjoy creeping on people sleeping. Oh, hello. Oh, it's the cat. Oh, that's not creepy. Okay, the first day. Adventus. I wonder how many days there are.
Such horrid dreams.
You're gonna need a new candle. That thing's gone.
Bolted from the inside, just as I left it last night.
It's a magical cat.
As I suspected. I must have dreamt of that wretched-looking cat. I must say I'm relieved. Right then. Let's see if I can track down the elusive Leonard Shoulder. I'm rather anxious to get to this Barrow. I also wonder what happened to Mr. Tillett.
I mean, she says wretched looking cat. That thing just made me laugh.
The candle has melted. It's not much use anymore. Perhaps Mr. Kemp will replace it this evening.
Perhaps.
Good morning, Miss Bateman.
Good day, Stanley.
Did you sleep well, Miss Bateman?
Not really. I have the rather queer recollection of a cat entering my room last night.
A cat, you say?
Yes, an odd-looking grey one. I must have been dreaming, as I locked the door and windows before I went to sleep. I saw a similar cat in the lavatories while searching for Mr. Tillett.
Ah, Herbert. Oh, he's a harmless thing. He comes in now and then searching for scraps.
Indeed. Seeing him in the lavatories must have conjured up the strange dream.
The mind is capable of manifesting frightful things, Miss Bateman. I'm happy to report the rain of yesterday has lifted. It's a clear morning outside. Crisp. I've prepared a room for your assistant. What time will he be arriving today?
His train will get in around midday. Kenneth will also be bringing my excavation equipment.
Oh, aye. What does that entail?
Picks, shovels, buckets, lighting and such. He usually packs it in a large crate. Come to think of it, I'll need somewhere to store it.
You're welcome to use the alley behind the inn for any such bulky items.
Is it safe to do such a thing?
I can assure you the local folk are not thieves, Miss Bateman.
That's not what I...
Now, say nothing more of it.
Thank you, Stanley.
I'll let you get on with your day.
I'll be back with my assistant when he arrives.
Miss Bateman?
Yes?
I've something I wish to get off my chest, as it were. I've been tossing and turning all night, Miss Bateman. I feel rotten, I really do.
What on earth are you talking about?
As you know, I like to run an honest establishment. And well, I have not been honest with you, lass. I do know of Hob's Barrow.
You do?
I do. Many here do. There are stories tied to that place, you know. If I've learned anything in this life, it's that some stones are best left unturned. Old Leonard Shoulder is someone to be wary of too. I can't tell you what to do, lass, but you'd best avoid him.
Why lie to me about Hob's Barrow?
I know, lass, I know. I feel dreadful.
But why? What are these stories you speak of?
I really can't tell you more. If you insist on visiting that place, you'll have to seek out Mr. Shoulder. He brought you here. He should be the one to tell you.
I must say, Mr. Kemp, this is all quite puzzling. I've never let local superstitions stop me in the past. I pride myself on being a woman of logic and reason. I've no time to waste on such matters.
As I say, seek out Mr. Shoulder. He can tell you more.
Why must I be wary of Mr. Shoulder?
The man has a certain reputation.
For what?
You've seen it already. Were he here to meet you last night?
No.
Precisely. A man not to be trusted.
Where is Hob's Barrow?
I don't know. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
I now find that hard to believe.
The moors are vast, lass. I'd tend not to go wandering out there. A grown man could lose himself and not be seen again.
Where does Mr. Shoulder live?
I can't say for sure. As I think I told you last night, he's a quiet man and keeps to himself. He only comes in here to collect his post. Leads me to believe he lives a fair distance away. Certainly not in the village itself.
Might someone around Bewley be able to help me find him?
You could ask around. As I say, lass, Bewley folk mean well. Don't forget that.
I shall return later.
Good day to you, lass.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I talked to him about everything, seeing as that was such an important thing to do the other night.
It seems I may be fighting a battle against some sort of local superstition. Is there a single barrow in England that doesn't have some ghastly tale attached to it? Hogwash. All of it. I've a few hours until Kenneth arrives. I should use this time to find Mr. Shoulder.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's the map of the village square. Okay, whatever.
Hello. My name is Thomasina, and you are?
Now then, that's none of your concern, love.
What do you do around here?
Hey up, you're not scared of sticking your neb in. I look after the churchyard. Dig the graves. Ha!
What can you tell me about the church?
Aye, it's a church.
Quite. Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
I don't know out about no Leonard Shoulder.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Not much around here, love. Not worth mentioning to you, like.
I see. What can you tell me about Hob's Barrow?
Not to be found digging around in those things.
You know of local barrows, then?
Don't concern yourself.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Well, that was a very productive conversation. Let's see. Oh, hello, little kids.
Hello.
Yes?
Do you like living in Bewley?
Yeah, I do. Are you from the city?
I'm from a long way away.
You must have come on the train. I love watching all the steam puff up into the sky.
Have you been on the train yourself?
No, miss. Our parents don't have the money for train tickets. Father says we have all we need here in Bewley.
Perhaps this nice lady would like to take you away with her on the train.
No, I need to stay and protect Bewley from the lantern worm.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Douglas.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Douglas. What is the lantern worm?
It's gonna come back and get us all. John Lantern thought he killed it at the River Ware, But my father told me it still lives. We must all be prepared.
The lantern worm isn't real, Douglas. Father just told you that to get you out of his hair.
Not true. I saw it slithering out by the beck. Like a giant eel it were. I ran home so fast I thought I would fly.
Sorry, miss. My brother has a vivid imagination.
Children often do at his age.
I'll keep training. You will all thank me when I thrust my sword deep into its fat belly.
Douglas, this lady doesn't want to hear your nonsense.
That's a great sword technique you have.
Thanks, miss. Mr. Crozier's gonna make me a real one when I turn 12. I'm preparing myself to fight the lantern worm.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
That's a funny name.
Have you heard of Hob's Barrow?
What's that?
A local burial mound.
Our parents don't let us wander far from the village.
What's a burial mound?
Don't you mind about that, Douglas.
Who's Mr. Crozier?
He's a blacksmith. His forge is just over there on the other side of the square.
Don't you think 12 years of age is a little young for a real sword?
I'll be a master swordsman by then.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
Okay, so I guess we can go to the blacksmith.
Good day.
Yes?
Mr. Crozier, I presume.
Aye, George Crozier, at your service.
My name is Thomasina.
Aye, can I help you?
Are you a Bewley native, Mr. Crozier?
Aye, born and bred. That's where my father's forge before mine.
How is business faring?
I do an honest trade. There'll always be horses needing shoes and farmers needing tools. You let me know if you need out made or mended. I'll do you a fair price.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier. Do you know a man by the name of Leonard Shoulder?
Oh, aye. Old Leonard.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not recently.
Do you know where he lives?
Why all these questions, lass?
I need to speak with him. He invited me to Bewley.
Oh, he'll turn up. I've seen him in the plough and furrow from time to time.
But do you know where he lives? I need to find him.
I believe he lives somewhere out on the moors. Can't tell you out more than that.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier. Do you know of a local landmark named Hob's Barrow?
There's a fair many barrows found out on the moors, lass. Too many to put a name to. Not a soul in Bewley pays them any mind.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We don't get many visitors here, outside of market days. But there's plenty of work for the village blacksmith. Where are you from, then?
I arrived yesterday on the train from London, by way of Derby.
Oh, aye. I've heard about London.
What have you heard?
Plenty of factories there.
Yes, indeed. The city is always changing and moving forward.
Too busy for me, though, lass. I prefer a quieter pace. Aye.
When do market days run in Bewley?
Once or twice a month. The next one is tomorrow.
How delightful.
Unless your vice is cabbages, there'll be naught to interest a young lady.
I don't mind a cabbage.
Then you're in luck.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
The bucket is rusty and full of holes.
I feel like there's a song about that.
Hello. Good day. Would you like to buy one of these cakes, pet?
Do I even have money?
Yes, I'd like to buy a cake.
Wonderful. I can tell you're not from around here, because if you were, you would know about my Bakewell puddings. They are quite famous.
Curses. I have no more money.
That's unfortunate, pet. I'm sorry. I can't give them away for free. The money goes to the church, you see, and one cannot shirk one's duty to the church.
I understand. Do you know a local man called Leonard Shoulder?
Yes, I know Leonard. What business do you have with him?
It's a long story, but I'm trying to find where he lives.
I'm afraid I don't know, dear. Father Roach has access to the parish register. He might be able to help you.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
So I'm assuming once we get more money, maybe we need to come back and buy something, or that's just a convenient, I don't know, exposition, something or other. Let's go. Hello.
Goodness me, look at these box pews. I've never seen any as tall as that before. Most unusual architecture, even for the Normans. Someone has left a necklace hanging here. A silver cross. Sterling by the look of it. Maybe I can reunite it with its owner.
You thief.
I've no time for such things.
You sure about that? Okay, I don't care about the box pews. Is there nowhere else we can go? Okay, maybe the father is not here. I'm going to assume that I should have explored the box pews. It's normally how this goes.
It's locked.
Okay, let's see what's around the other side. Maybe I should ask where the father is.
Hello. Good day.
Thank you. I was going to say, please, let's not go through this whole cake situation again.
Where can I find Father Roach?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood, to the west of the village.
Thank you. I'll go find him.
Be sure to listen out for his merry whistling. Such a jolly man.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
I do just want to have a look around here.
Excuse me, do you think anyone would mind if I borrowed this trowel?
You help yourself, dear. Father Roach won't mind lending it. Just be sure to put it back when you're finished.
Of course, thank you.
It is more blessed to give than to receive.
Okay, that's... okay. Cemetery time. Oh, hello, crow. Okay, so we need to go to the west, which I'm assuming is to the left. Seeing as we went to the east last night. This looks like a nice wooded area. But I don't know... Oh! I hear some jolly whistling! Oh, good sir! Found you! That was easy. Oh, whoa.
Very sorry. Oh, the shame. This malaise will not pass. Oh, the nausea. I need your help, young lady.
Tell me what you need.
Let the blood from my arm.
Excuse me?
Cut me. I beg you.
I've got a trowel. Is that going to help us?
The trowel's blade is dull and rusted. I need something that will provide a cleaner cut. Ouch! The broken lens is extremely sharp.
Oh, perfect. That's what I need. Oh, right, the glove.
Ouch! The broken lens is extremely sharp.
Yeah, I've gotcha. Use the glove. Oh.
Perhaps I shouldn't risk soiling this glove until I find its owner.
Use the handkerchief. Your handkerchief. Hey.
This handkerchief was a gift from my mother. I hope she will understand.
She will. It's all good. I talked to her.
This should work.
Alright, go cut his arm. Where is it? Ah, yeah, stabby
Are you
stabby
sure
time.
you want me to do this?
Yes, it will cure me of my ills.
I shall do as you ask, Father.
Just some casual bloodletting. Don't need a bandage or anything.
Thank the Lord for my spare pair. God bless you. I already feel quite better.
I'm glad, Father.
The rapid healing properties of bloodletting cannot be overstated. I'm Frederick Roach, Vicar of St. Edmund's Church.
My name is Thomasina Bateman. It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
What ails you, Father Roach?
I just ate a rotten berry, that's all. I like to pick blackberries for my supper, you see. They are quite delicious, as long as you mind the bramble. My apologies again. I wish we had met in different circumstances.
I'm looking for Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, yes? Are you a relative?
No, it's a long story, but he invited me to Bewley.
And he didn't tell you his address?
He was to meet me last night at the Plough and Furrow, but he never came.
I see. Well, let me welcome you to Bewley on his behalf.
Thank you, Father. Do you know where Mr. Shoulder lives?
Let me think. It's been many moons since I've paid him a visit.
Perhaps you could allow me to take a look at the parish register.
No need. I remember it now. A fair hike across the moors.
Could you please give me directions?
I'll take you there myself. It's the least I can do after you aided me so.
Capital. Thank you.
Just let me know when you're ready to pay him a visit. I'll be resting here for the time being.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
Okay, so this is where I'll leave the second video, and we shall figure out what's going on with Mr. Shoulder in the next one. Thank you all for watching, whoever has been. As always, I greatly appreciate it. And on that note, I'll see you on the flip side. Bye!